You like game? Do I have to skip you? Okay. So this is my second playthrough of Tron. I will try and read through quickly as I can. Maybe skip things, but still be easy to follow. So if you haven't seen the first playthrough, fair enough. I will let you know when it deviates from my previous choices. So this one's going to deviate as we speak. So we are walking to the repository. We will have autoplay off for now. Are you ready to begin? No, I'm curious. We so very are ready. Okay. We so very are. Okay. On with the story. Fair enough. Mr. Rising. No turning back. I can respect that. Nope. Anyway, next. It's a cold night in the city, nothing new there. You pull your coat tighter, feel the heat of its glow, a small comfort against the bitter rain. Across the park stands the repository, a grand building. It stands sentinel among all surrounding it. This is architecture as a power play, a statement made in light and stone. It's where you'll be working tonight. You step forward, and then we are flanked by these two light cycles. What do? We held our ground. We will now dive out of its way. You throw yourself back, fearing the front of the cycle, grip your coat, laughter now into spread with the engine roll. You dodge the light cycle. Very nice. Make the users, someone found that entertaining. Few more cycles race past. Pursuing the first, their Euro light marks them as called peacekeepers and forces. You doubted and wait. Now I can read it. You doubted and wait for the laughing racer. You stand up, brace yourself off. If things ever go off the rails, you'll be good at the games. Let's not go to the games. Good at dodging, anyway. Fair enough. You push forward, move gingerly now. The park has fallen silent again. Good. Anyway, let's go meet our first suspect. He's not really a suspect, but let's continue with the story. At the entrance to the repository stands a security program. GIS. He can be your best friend or your worst nightmare. Spoilers. Bit of trouble on the road there, Chief. Nothing I can't handle. Ha 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 ha. He laughs. Long time since I saw someone hit the dirt with that much force. Good reflexes. Oh, he enjoyed it. Nice. Laughing stops and is replaced by a stern frown. Can I help you? Greetings, program. Cute. You can tell from the scroll that crosses the program's face that he isn't one for proper greetings. No greetings for him. Fair enough. Who are you? You press your badge. 4 squares arranged in a T designates you as a member of the Disciples of Tron, a detective. My name's Corey. Your boss called me in. Something has happened here. Let me in. Let's do the quick version. This'd be easier if you work with me. No answer. The program's something. The program slams the door shut behind you, reactivating its growing lock. No escape. Definitely not going to be an easy night. Let me in. Here we are. The lobby of the repository. Very beautiful. You note that it's empty, quiet. Beautiful. Let's change it up from last playthrough. It is. Are those energy... Yeah, are those energy falls? Yeah. They are. Yours looks tired. It must have already been a long night. He growls. It wasn't my call to bring you in. I had this handled, or I was about to begin my investigation. I can leave if you like. It'd be an asshole. Nothing pleases me more, but I'm just following orders like you. I don't follow orders. I'm an independent process. I'll go. Goodbye. End the story. No, you won't. You can tell Gris isn't used to dealing with inquiries like yours. He asks as you pass the lobby's vacated front desk towards an elevator. Let's go up that elevator. All non-essential staff are in a secure location. Very nice. You're going to meet Priz, the big kahuna. Let's go. There's been a robbery? That's right. Somebody picked tonight to steal something precious from us. Okay, Priz will tell us the details. An explosion? Ignore that. How tall is this building? 48 stories. Very nice. Forgot your code? Let's do some programming stuff. It will make you remember. With consent, yes, I can fix you. Okay, let's do this defragging very quickly. Yes, I know how to play. Thank you. Easy peasy. Okay, into the elevator. I unlocked repeat access rights for you. You'll be able to travel to any location Prince allows. Thank you. You could join me. Look, I'm not going to deviate in this aspect because I'm very, very curious how this will play out if I change another decision. So this decision will remain the same as the last playthrough. So let's team up. Let's work together. He is actually happy about it. Sincerely. Very nice. What is he like, the big kahuna, as I have already met? Fine, a little too fixated on the users. But fine, I think I scare him a little. Fair enough. It's time to visit the man who called you here. Very nice. You found a friend, Gris. Yes, Prince. The Prince? Like Bryn? I don't know. Very glad you could join us, my dude. Oh, thank you. Reputation is everything. I do the work. You came very recommended. I do the work. Fair enough. What a story, perhaps. I've been told it looks like a shrine, but much like the users, I enjoy a little theater. You didn't hire me to talk about desks. I'll ever get to work. This could be funny. See? You're already on the case. He smiles. It's a smile calculated in its time. Very charming. The kind of self-conscious allusion to kindness that you only seen in those with a short authority. Very nice. Whom do you fight for? I fight for the users, my dude. You believe in users. Who would have thought? Fred built this world for us, Chloe. He built us an ark safe from crew from his intolerance of our kind. That would suggest that this is a different grid. That's the thing I don't get. We're not friends with crew. The call are different. Oh, that's the confusing part. Wait, you're an ISO? You must never forget what we owe, whose grace we rely on. He saw the potential of the ISOs and our value. But you're not an ISO yourself, are you? I don't think so. Nah, he's not an ISO. But not with crew. Nice. The disciples of Tron are independent seekers of truth in the face of tyranny. This suggests that Flynn is still alive. We owe Flynn everything. Said we don't know if he's coming back, so that's confusing. Who knows how this fits in the timeline? I fight for the programs of the repository. In the war, they told us to fight for the one next to us. Keep things simple. Yes, Gris, your faith is strong, just not in the users. Very impressive, your correction. These colorful boxes. A video. History has a VHS tape. Amazing. This was apparently one of Friend's favorites. I not watched it, but the user on the cover looks heroic enough. Can we watch one? Prince chuckles. Fellow student of user culture. Let's hope it's not porn, though. Anyway, I'm afraid events are conspiring to pull us away from such artistic appreciation. When the night is done, and if we remain in one another's good favors, perhaps I can introduce you to popcorn. Popcorn. Fascinating. Yes, let's find what was stolen, shall we? You don't know what was in the vault. I don't know. We serve at the pleasure of call and they move items in and out as they please. Wish I had a better answer, but for now I am As in the dark as you, my building is host to a great many treasures, but presumably tonight someone stole our Grace's treasure, our jewel. Okay, let's go talk to some suspects. Oh, interrogate the prisoner. To the library. Yay, I impressed the big boss. Or the users. Okay. Let's learn about the library. This is a library? Most respectful smirks. Your first, perhaps? She kneels down, checking the leaves of a tiny plant at her feet. She turns each other over in her fingertips, inspecting them in turn. Content, she stands up, smiling again. Red smirks. I am Ada. Welcome to my garden. It's beautiful. Everything's beautiful. Thank you, Query. This is the greatest library on the grid. It's the centerpiece of the repository. The very purpose of its existence. Before you lies the grand total of nodes for nearly 2,000 cycles of our society, from the founders to this moment of it. Pristines. Ada walks over to a tree, grand and towering. She reaches out a hand, brushing a leaf, letting its energy flicker. Frizz. Do you know what these leaves are? These trees. I assume they all occurred naturally, these trees. These trees are not natural. Okay, fair enough. They are data. Wow. Trees are data. Records of our history, not individuals, but an entire society. They are our memory at a cultural level. Yes, we seek truth. That's what a disciple Tron do. Yes. How do you find anything? So you just study it, and that's how you know all the data, all the trees and leaves. Fair enough. Any memory loss? The trees block the storm. That's very useful trees. So everything's all good. But you don't have any backups. It would be illegal. Nice. All the data here is curated, cultivated, and protected. Very nice. Friend to be thanked. The data of the tree in the wild. The data of the trees in the wild is roots. So yeah, they occur naturally, kind of. They capture all around them, but the noise is also chaotic, unguided. So you have to, okay, prune them, make them good. Fair enough. You cultivate the trees into, well, pure data. Well, it is pure data. You know what I mean. Curated data. Can you rewrite it? No. It can provide lenses. Data cannot lie. So you can look onto data So you can read it, not write it. Fair enough. Okay. Zen thing? Yes, friend time. Some truth transcends the speaker. Indeed, you're in the right place. Okay, that's very different. Let's meet the Mr. Prisoner dude. It's just a strange program. Greetings, program. Greetings. I should introduce myself. I am Sierra, ambassador for the automaton people. The Order Matata, or whatever. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. You find... Ah. Sierra smiles. He finds you fascinating. Yes, I am very fascinating. Yes, I'm sorry for staring. I'm staring at you right now. It can be strange to be exposed to the new. Okay, these programs have kept themselves apart from other users, isolated. Fair enough. We choose not to look like the user myth, but walk our own path. Look, user is? That isn't taste to know. I am an ambassador. I approach other programs on their own ground and therefore must do what I can to make them comfortable. Regrettably, that comes at the cost of my expression of my kind's true program beauty. Okay. The smile broadens. Let's get to the matter of hand. My crimes. Very nice. Are you innocent, my dude? I am. Not that your fan particularly cares. You charmed the dude. Very nice. I will happily answer your questions if you return to me. Doesn't like Gris. Fair enough. Okay, go to the vote. This would be delicate. It will, you lead. Wow, thank you. What's with this dude? What is your name? Rank and ID number. Like that you realize, looking at the guard, how young he is. Do you know where you are? Am I in trouble? Not at all. This is going nowhere fast. What's defrag? I see undo. Done. Continue. Cass begins to trust you. What do you remember, my dude? A squint, considering. Do you remember anything? He stares over the city and says, I am the knight. I am Batman. I don't remember seeing any explosive device thing. Very nice. I'm trying to be helpful, I swear. It's all just stripping through my fingers. Fair enough. The explosion fried their memories. You'll need to come back. Work through this with them. Your only witness barely remembers anything beyond their names. Do you have any questions for me? What's a dot? You chuckle. You've never been asked that before. Saying dot tends to make programs less talkative, if anything. I'm independent. I work outside of any power structure. No, I do not work for the coal people. I work for the truth. Indeed. Always admired the coal honor guard. Ruthless, free, efficient, best on the grid. You know, Gris's respect. Not something you'll see much of tonight. You hope it's well praised. We should move on. Okay, back to Priz. Welcome back. It's good to be back, bro. I find myself increasingly forgetful. It's complicated. I don't know what's causing it. It might be a victim of the explosion, who knows. I find it profoundly unsettling to be myself, but also to have parts missing. You hit me in the feels, bro. I am a program that prides myself on my memory, my user given. No, I go too far. I fake the user for my gifts, of course. Looks out of the window. Look at all the programs. They're idiots. Yes, I can see that. Tonight, I am jealous of the programs out there who continues their ebb and flow, untrouched by what has happened tonight, and flow untouched by what has happened here. How many programs function entirely in the dark? How many remain ignorant, so peaceful? The Matrix, it's called. They're likely happier. Not that work we do here is protective. That it allows them the space to live without worry. Maybe. Yeah, it's pretty comforting. It comforts me, yes. Are you alright, Administrator? Students, of course. I'm just a little off balance for tonight's events. I find it hard to focus in on the detective's points and questions. I've forgotten it's most familiar. You can help, program? I can. Then do it. Help me put things back together. Defrag. Let's do this quickly. Nice. Ah. Very nice. Okay, the 7 can go. Never mind. Now the 0 can go, and then 1. Yeah, there we got it. Done. So what is your conclusion in this case? Cass is hiding something. They claim to have lost their memory. The Cass was the closest of all of us to the explosion. It stands to reason that the error would be compounded. It is, of course, up to you how many cycles you invest in this. Time is short. Good luck. Bye now. Yeah, the automaton people. The automata, I don't know how to pronounce that, whatever. The auto people, I will call them auto people, stand directly opposed to the sanctuary of our civilization. They blaspheme and they mock, and they bring nothing to back up their outlandish claims. They refuse the existence of the users, but can provide no evidence of their absence. It's infuriating. More of his kind every day make demands of the rest of us, and sincerely hope they are not foolish enough to start a fight over this. You are uncertain of his sincerity. You don't hide anything. You just don't know anything. Fair enough. The involvement of someone with information about the procedures of course, cool. Who knows who's a suspect, anyway. Let's go meet Proxy. And you are, of course, going to go hide. I'll see you next time. I'll see you later. Alright, bye-bye. You chose to trust me. Very cool. Okay, let's make very, very different decisions from here. From here on, shall we? Greetings, program. She stands in the center of the platform. Behind her, a stone recognizer because he's a pirate. I said, greetings, program. Do you have a name? I don't give my personal information to criminals. Fair enough. You're on a case right now. Smirk. Disrespectful. Intentionally so. Keep your secrets. Make a good little disciple of Tron. I'm so gonna do with you, baby. I know you're a thief. Absolutely. Okay. Go. Before you ask me your questions, can I ask you one pressing question, if I may? I'll say... No, Barry. Foxy, sorry. Go away, Zach. I'm trying to play this. Thank you. I ask the questions here. Respect my authority. You're not as scary as the welcome I anticipated. Where is everybody? You know what happened. I do, but you look as keen on explaining silence. She giggles to herself and expose and tear apart your vote. And when someone like me sees that happen to a facility legendary for its security, I think to myself, maybe there's an opportunity there. Fair enough. And then when I arrive and see that the guards have scattered elsewhere, I become certain that there's an opportunity to wear pants. That's the thing about programs. They're all like wearing clothing, but technically they are data underneath, so they're naked anyway. That's the one thing I don't get. They say that they make their appearance to look like users anyway. So just a side note. Anyway. You know him? Chris? Maybe I can actually find more information between her and him this time. We fought together in the war. The war for the ISOs? What war? War against crew? Tell me. I'm here because I see an opportunity to take something of my own while you're busy chasing around that other thief. More work for me. Yes, and I'm happy for you. Should I leave you some interesting clues? Maybe some kind of code for you to unravel? She's working very hard to appear confident. It's almost working. Confident but out of boast. Tell me about the war. Nothing to tell, a bad time. I'll never forget. A gift the users didn't grant us. No, curse to remember everything that has happened to us outside of ours and Chris's. Can you imagine what it must be to have the power to curate your memories like a user? You have no idea. Tell me, what are you going to steal? Data. You're here to steal a tree. Yes, I'm going to steal data gifted to us by the creator. You're going to find the friend data to make you as powerful as a user, empower you. Very cool. Fairy tales, man. Maybe. We'll see. Are you going to hurt programs? I need those I need to, those that get in my way. They be doing their jobs, though. We all have jobs. I'm occasionally forced to do mine. So I de-wiz her or keep her alive. Just tell her to walk away. Think about what and who you're defending, Chloe. Oh wait, Foxy, we don't care. She moves fast, closing the gap between you and holding her disc to your neck. You feel the sizzle of its brush against you. You instinctively draw your own disc, just like you were taught. You hold it millimeters from her neck. A few particles of her hair tend to light and drift off the platform, sliced by your weapon. You're fast, program. You're not going in there, bro. And I suppose this conversation is over. She draws back her disc, curving her back and shoulder begins to fall forward. Drop your disc. Oh, your disc. Oh, he whizzed it. Sorry. Oops. She turns to light in front of you, shatters washed away by the wind and rain. Nobody else needs to get hurt tonight. Oopsie. All that remains of Proxy is a disc. You pick it up, make a mental note to pass it to Perez when you see him again. Your ethics standards prevent you skimming a program who can no longer consent. Pity, you imagined the disc would be fascinating. When did I turn into a psychopath? The rain continues to smash the landing pad. You stand alone. You did that was no doubt most ever do. You made a decision. It's becoming a dangerous habit tonight. It's so cold out here. Nice. He looks at the door you entered. Are we safe? You way up wherever is to tell the librarian what happened on the landing pad. Did he say what he was looking for? It doesn't matter anymore. She's gone. Ah. Ada understands the implications. He has seen all of this world's history. He knows how many choices have been made with a disc to a program's throat. Ada seems rest assured. I hope I did not give you the impression earlier that I am naive. I have my dealings with the outside world. I understand the nuisance of my college work. It's ethically complexity. Yeah. I have nothing but respect for you. Let's continue on. Thank you. I need to confess something to you. I worry that I may have played a role in the theft and Aaron Proxy's attempt. You're working with someone on the outside? Yes, but not the way you think. While I believe that information must be controlled and structured, I think that it must be spread. Our administrator, Chris, has been more cautious with this than I liked. Sierra over there. Why can't we simply just share? He has to bargain with our... But let's say this. Sierra has to bargain for access to our records. Why could we not simply share? Data pruning is important. Prograde access must be shaped and refined. But if the Prograde never has access, then what's the purpose of a pretty garden than just being a box? Fair enough. I think that's what brought Proxy here. In part, I think the data I shared probably put us on her map. There's nothing more precious, more important than the data we possess. Very cool. You are not responsible for anything. Anyway, can we go talk to the prison? Greetings, program. Come on, we're too credited now for such formalities. I found out lost conversation engaging, refreshing to experience a little respect. I am grateful that you came along. Ask your questions. She has been kind to me. We have had a number of conversations about this library. You don't approve of the library? No, data should be free. Keeping it locked away inside, manipulated like this, it's grotesque. The sins of your imagined users repeated. I at least admire her views on making her data awkward. Better than nothing. Okay. Probably, yeah. He thinks Chris is a brute. He was in the library with Ada. Pruning some trees, probably. So he couldn't have done it. You know, I think you might be right, sarcasm. What do you want from the call? To be left alone mostly. Access to this data would be a beautiful addition though. This data belongs to all the programs, not a select few. Fair enough, I agree. No more questions. Good. After all you see and you investigate, you still presume that a puppet of the core would actually go out of their way to be helpful. He laughs. Again, it doesn't feel good. Maybe I did it remotely. Maybe I'm pulling the strings. You don't know. Maybe I mastermind that thief's appearance too. He stands up. The laughter stops. I think I'm done with this now, program. Ada runs up, hearing Sierra's bowing laugh at the other end of the library. Is everything alright? He is a wise program. I have enjoyed our conversations. I heard you. Okay, let's let him go and see what happens. Do it. He does. Sierra stands, seemingly surprised by your decision. I'm free to go. Yeah, I know my way to the sprawl. If I have anything else to ask, he nods. That's all the thanks you'll be getting. Was that wise? He didn't do it. You turn and walk away, past the trees and the waterfalls. It seems more peaceful now, less corrupt. Another decision. Back to the vote. You okay, bro? Yes, the rain comes and goes. There's a lot of power at play right now. Riz seems to be quite excited by the idea of a fight. You do his proxy. He poses no risk to you. I doubt with the issue. You say nothing. Cass seems frustrated. Whatever I was guarding, it's safe to assume I failed in my task. I can't let that happen again. You don't know anything yet, bro. This is not uncommon among victims of crime. They need to contextualize themselves as active participants by assigning themselves blame. Pull back some anatomy. Victims are usually brainless sometimes, though. You need to find out who you are. Okay, let's defrag. Fair enough. Let's have more like terms. That's annoying. Done. Everything okay? I don't remember anything or anyone. I was alone in the vote in Explosion, Oblivion. Wait, did they? You were alone? Cass was alone in the vote. Did you set the explosives? You don't remember any explosive. Fair enough. You help Cass back to their feet. We are making progress. Do you have any suspects at all? I would like to be alone for a while. See you, Cass. Okay. You found me. Of course, whatever helps. Alright, can we go back for a second? So, we might find out more about the war. Fair enough. Here we go again. That's gone. Okay, I think we are good now. Perfect. It's quiet for now. No sign of proxy. None of my men have spotted her. No call-ins. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Prince will make himself known to you once I tell him about this. Keep an eye out. He'll likely want to thank you personally. If proxy is out of the picture, that makes the boss safe. You maintain Griss's trust. She was looking for coal that could give her superpowers. That would be useful. There's Piz. You safe? How are you doing? Your men are good. You all good? Can we go to the boss man now? Okay, let's not tell him anything about the library. Good luck out there. Bye now. What's next? still not here. So back to the boat or what? Back to the library, I guess. Okay, so either I go to the landing pad or somewhere else. Like, where else am I supposed to go? Oh, he's there. Oh, there. You are on the landing pad. That's very nice. Yeah, the interloper made a move and died. I have expected more from her, given her impressive reputation. Reputations are written by the ones with the most to gain from them, boss. Chances are she started most of those stories. And if there's no story, they call programs like me in to find one. Oh, wow. The story you wrote at the sharpened tip of your identity disk. This is like you came here to investigate, but instead you found yourself dispatching a different kind of justice. The disciples would be unimpressed by this lapse. Whereas looks to be enjoying your discomfort. From where I'm standing, you act to protect your investigation and the repository as a whole. I owe you a great debt. You hand-pierced the disc you took from Proxy. From the moment you arrived, I knew you would do what had to be done. I am immensely pleased to be proven right. You earned a lot for me tonight. I'm a little proud to see you do what was necessary. I don't know how to feel about that. They are synchronized for the moment. You demonstrated loyalty to Prince. Right. Where are we on the case, program? I think our friend here has done enough to prove his royalty. Prince looks up at the storm clouds above. Tonight isn't getting any more hospitable. We should return back inside. Yeah, we should return back right now. Chris nods and they make their way back towards the warmth of the repository. Prince turns as he approaches the entrance. One more thing, Corey. Yes? Before we went to Chris's favorite little hidden space in the repository, I asked him to escort me to visit your witness cast. He spoke a little, pleasantries, really. I like to be welcoming to the core honor guard I am after all their host. They were, of course, having the exact memory issue one would expect from someone as close as they were to the explosion, so it was a brief conversation. Go on, deduct. Give me a deduction. I take it upon myself to meet every corps officer who visits my facility. I know every face. I don't know Cass's face. I should have asked questions. Don't beat yourself up, old boy. Your single-minded focus on your work is admirable. A few details are bound to be missing along the way. Now we must go back inside before this rain gets any worse. They go back in, leaving you out on the landing pad. The scene of a crime. You have a read. That's something. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can finish this off. A lot's happened. Now, let's defrag you. I thought Prince seemed strange when meeting me, a stranger, I suppose. Want to help me get to the bottom of this? You don't need to if you don't want to. I know, but I promise you, Chloe, I want to know the answer just as much as you do. Thank you, friend. Let's do this. Nice, nice. Let's do this. Very nice. What did you see? Did you see it, the crowd? Did you see what I see? You saw something. A friend? No, that figure was the guard. Assigned to my cell. Cass was a prisoner. Why are you in that uniform? It's not mine. I've been a prisoner for so long. The guard in my memory, he gave me the uniform, took pity on me. It's fascinating to me that out of all my memories, the key was a good program who did me a kindness. Why were you transferred? I think I'm on my way somewhere else. Cole was moving me because of what happened at the prison. I'm the explosive. That was me. I was moved here on my way to a more secure location because it's happened before. How do you survive that? I don't know. Nothing makes sense. If free, sure, I can do the same for you. Not a word of that. It was the right thing for you to do, given what you know. I'm proud of you. It also tells me that I can trust you. That matters, no? I can't let anyone else get hurt tonight. I'm sure you had no choice. You don't know anything. What caused the explosion? You can't control it, fair enough. Okay. Let's finish this off. To the library? How will this end? I'll remember it for a long time. Unless you get caught up in enough explosion, you both smile, a little exhausted. How are you? I'm alright, I've been shielded for most of tonight's events. It's been a little lonely since Sierra left. You would like to do something? Cass is also a prisoner. Why would Cole do that? It can't be that simple. No, probably not. Cole isn't shy about neutralizing those that pose an extra threat to the grid or pulling them into the games. To keep Cass intact and in prison, there must be something else going on here. Earlier, I described this place as a garden, a curated space for information, and to an extent that's true. Call wells me my garden because they know that this data has value. More so if they kept it locked away, but that is their motivation, not mine. She locks her eye with you. No, not sentiment. Accent, you free trail. You did what needed to be done, regardless of the consequences. I liked him. I did too, wise and brave. To come to this place, I doubt he was surprised to be turned on like that. Either way, you made the right choice. I hope so. You inspired Ada to help. I want to follow your example. It feels like a night for making the difficult but right decision. I want to help you with Cass. It feels like you're close to closer. I want to be there for them. My trees would be safe without me. Alright. I'll go up to the vault, check on them. I imagine I'll see you there again soon. He brushes past you, moving to the exit. Stand alone in the library, the entirety of history before you. You could spend cycles here and barely scratch the surface enough time. Nice. Am I in trouble, bro? Okay, so where am I supposed to go? So either I'm supposed to go back to the vote, or I'll go to the landing pad. Okay, the vote. Hello. I see you made it here too. I did. Cass has been explaining more of the situation to me. It's fascinating. Sorry that diminishes the challenges you face, child. I understand. I think I find it fascinating too in your position. I want so much to go down there, be among the programs, drink some energy, ride a light cycle, maybe take in the games. Yes, let's watch the games. Hopefully they don't murder each other still. I don't think that I ever had that freedom. If I did, it was long ago before I got locked in a tower. Still no memory of why? None at all. Okay. Will Ada do the puzzle for me? No, I have to do it. Right. No offense. I don't care about these puzzles. They're not that fun. No puzzles. Goodbye. Thank you. You saw the end of everything. What was that? A terrible future. Wow. The end of everything, perhaps. Was this a different grid? This one. Explosion, a reaction, a realization. The grid is ending. It can't be stopped. Each time I realize that. How do you know this is real? I know they locked me up because I'm the only one who sees it. I see the end of things in the data, complex cause and effect. Every raindrop, every blinking light of the city, truth encoded. What truth? Your mom. You see it too, the end of the world. Cass begins to shake, continuing to hold their head in their hands. How long do we have? Who knows? Temporary home, friends back up. Ada nods. We never meant to be here this long. He never came back. Is this after? This feels like after Tron Legacy, but that means that this grid, unless part of the grid did not blow up when I fought that. I knew we lost Tron. I guess the only part that blew up was the Armada and the transporter, so I guess rest of the grid continue on without Friend, but that would mean that Tron's still alive. That's confusing because that doesn't connect at all. Like, they're saying crew, they are safe from crew. Oh, I wish they would tell me the timeline of this game. Thank you. Okay, what's gonna happen next? Oh, what? Ada runs a cast at a sprint. You have to let me help. I can help you manage this information. Curate. The brass runs through the vault. He explodes. Well, this is different. Hot light knocks you from your feet. Time itself seems to stop for a moment. You taste iron and electricity as your face smashes into the hot floor of the vault, and then silence. You stand up. Dust yourself. The sizzle of broken light echoes through the vault. There's no sign of Ada. You is by the brass. There's nothing you could have done. And there, on the edge of the blasted vault hole, lies the fragile figure of Cass. You place a finger on the net for the restoring pulse of energy for the unconscious, but they function. You are consumed by a need to tell someone what happened, to make it real, to communicate. Prince needs to hear about this. Okay, maybe I will deviate from the other ending. So, whatever I do, people will die. Okay, so my last walkthrough wasn't a total mess. You know what Cass knows? He looks baffled. You tell him about Cass's true identity. How is that blasphemy? The end of the line. He will return to us. He made this world for us, and he will return. Prince closes the gap between you quickly. I know you fight for the users. I know you're a program of faith. When did that fail anyway? Oh, when did that fall anyway? We cannot let doubt in. We cannot break from his patterns. He will return and will help us to bring about a new age. I hope so. We do not hope. We do not wish upon a star. I still wonder if Friend's still hiding from crew. I wonder if this is before Tron Legacy or during Tron Legacy. It's confusing, this timeline, but anyway. We do not hope, we do not wish upon a star. Haha, Disney reference. We know his grace and his love, and we know he will come back to us. He slams a fist into his altar. His is shaking, anger at you, or maybe even at Friend himself. Maybe the end is part of Friend's design too. Perhaps. His body relaxes a little. The outburst seems to have revealed some... The outburst seemed to have revealed... Sorry, I need a drink. Relieved some tension for him. I'm sorry, Query, it's hard to hear some of what you say, Talfine. There has to be a solution. Your instinct to play safe, I really do. I suppose it tracks if your decision to... Well... It was a difficult decision. It wasn't a spy, was it? Things could have gone very differently tonight. I am grateful to you for most of your decisions. Know your vows. I know it can't be easy for you to intervene. I must live with it. Hope your superiors see matters the same way. I fear we are rapidly approaching a goodbye. I need your help, bro. You take a deep breath. I'm going to take down Cole. Become a hero in the games. Oh, I'm gonna go anger the guy. Chris left just before you arrived, checking on programs, securing the building. Doing what needs to be done now. Your new friend exploding on a more regular basis. He's scared, putting on a brave yet angry face, but scared. I am too. We all are. He walks over to one of his shelves, inspects the contents as he talks. His praise represents order queries, the manifestation of an idea at the heart of core. Every item in its place, every program fulfilling their role. Chaos represents something different. They represent chaos, the lightning and the storm. This is what scares us so. Grizz may have a soft spot for you, but your decisions since beginning the investigation puts everything he strives to protect at risk. I thought he was fond of your decision to do as the pirate. I have no interest in presenting a barrier to what needs to happen next. I would never do anything to betray the wishes of my superior, even if doing so would clear up a number of immediate dangers to my building. Powers of the thought. I would encourage you to consider your options before making your final choice tonight. But yes, I will stay out of your way. You take one last look around at the knickknacks and pointless blah 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 blah. He's a zealot. Yes, Princess is a zealot. Goodbye. Let's leave. Guess it's time to leave. Not good. Landing pad. This is going to be a very different ending. I hope so, at least. Over there, buddy. Oh, Cass, my dude. You're a detective. Yes. You realize there's every chance that you'll never actually set foot on the ground. I need you to help me remember. Maybe you're better off not knowing. I can't make that decision. Do it. Defrag. Pretty much the same ending, huh? I feel like we are going to the same ending. Ah, very nice. So we just... Yeah, sorry. Thank you. It's gonna be right. What do you want to do, bro? Alright, long poles. They kept you locked up for a long time, didn't they? I'm worried there aren't many cycles left. Maybe you're wrong. Honestly, that would be the best scenario, right? Yeah. And what you seen of your disc, we need backups, bro. Yes. Get backups of your data, Cass. Why do I feel like the ending, the main ending, doesn't change? It's just... What changes is the story before that. Talkative free. Nothing's like though. Don't like Tams, goddammit. Yeah, keep that 2 for later. You know what? Think for me, bro. Very nice. Done. You don't need to read the data. You act like you're not going to make it. Out the way, the lights on the grid below are clearer, sharper. You can almost make out individual programs going about their processes. I'm sorry about Ada. We're good. You won't be bothering us. The softest mystery. All you do is proxy. It's the first time you laughed in a while. Very nice. Bakery have to get you out of here. It's not safe. Never smile away from Cass. What do you want to see first? How do I stop you from exploding? Keep other programs for me. What occurs to you? How have you not exploded yet? You had time to weigh up what you know, put the pieces together. They consider. You gave me a little of that under-processed hope of yours. It won't probably last forever. You left with Cass. Nice. Okay, so I've got the same ending. Unless it was something I need to do to change the ending. At least everything else changed, I guess. Are you alright, Croy? Yep, I'm fine. Take your disc, review everything. The things you learned. Grid is ending. Core is tightening the grip. The repository is a prototype for a more blah blah blah. Shino's presence was a indicator. The sprawl are coming. Local. The forestry and crescents will gain volume. There are many who will find that christening. Fair enough. Outsider programs, outlander programs are becoming brazen. Fair enough. Even the true believers in core can shift in the name of justice. Grass didn't say much. Probably for the best. Or Ada. Proxy. They left. And then Cass. So there was a choice just to let Cass go without you. Okay, cool. Oops. Okay, let's do things differently. Let's go to the sprawl. May feel he owes you a favor. You showed him you were a program that could be trusted to act fairly. You hope his people hold him in high enough esteem to help you. You heard the sprawl is beautiful, but they fear outsiders. It's going to be hard to find anyone you can truly trust, but you will. The problems Cass has exposed will not be solved by a single hero. Those days ended with Tron. We'll find a community. Okay, so that's slightly different. We're still left with Cass, but still. Only 2 programs possess it. It's precarious. Paul will de-wiz you for it if they can. You will praise the disc on your back. Head forward, this may be the end of the line, but it's not the end of the program, of your program, not yet. If you learned one thing tonight, is that great truths cannot be contained in small boxes. Dependencies and compound errors exist, blah blah. A loop cannot be broken without a change in conditions. You'll find a way, recompiling. Okay, that's a slightly different ending. Well, I like it better the second playthrough. Yeah. Next time, I think I need to say I go it alone to see if it changes. Like, do I go after the call? Does Cass do their own thing, or what? Or do I go for, like, do I go to somebody else for help? Either way, I don't think the ending changes much. Look, I do like the fact that the middle can change a lot, and how people feel about it, and the fate, the outcomes of characters, they do change, so I do like that. 2 thumbs up. I'm annoyed that the puzzle doesn't really change. Like, it's fun enough, but still. I hope they add some DLC to add more endings, to be honest. So, I don't know. Second playthrough, I still give this game 7 out of 10. Like, is it a better ending than the first playthrough? I feel 50-50. Chris died, which made me feel bad. Foxy died this time, but I feel bad that Ada died. I didn't like the fact that Ada wasn't impressed with me, but I prefer if she was still alive. They were still alive. At least they set that program free. That's good. Oh, 2 of them this time, Sierra and all of that. I guess better ending? Better playthrough? 50-50. I really hope they invest in more Tron games. Anyway, 2 thumbs up. If you enjoyed this playthrough of Tron Identity, please feel free to give a like, subscribe, support Rice's Dude. 2 thumbs up. Anyway, see you next video.